Sagittarius, the divine soul, how are you? My name is Vince and welcome to 7D Tarot. Today I will channel some messages for you, and if they resonate, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with your angels and me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective catered towards us empaths, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box. Now let's dive right in, Sag, see what we got going on in your reading. So the Emperor, the Sun, look at that, Four of Cups, and the King of Wands. Very interesting energy. I do feel like someone is going to finally reveal how they truly feel, and I do feel like this energy may not necessarily be romantic, but it may be something that they've been keeping in deep down inside, and they feel like they need to express how they feel. Something is going on here with that Four Cups, and I feel like they've been wanting to tell you something for quite some time. Whatever this is, I can't really tell if it's something that has been on their mind disturbing them, or maybe something that they feel like you should know. But there are their true feelings are about to get revealed to you. Now, Spirit is definitely telling you that this is actually one of the best things that could happen to you, because this is an opportunity right now for you to show Spirit that you are ready for more things to come into your life, because Spirit wants to see how are you going to react to this situation. When someone comes up to you and tells you something that you may not be expecting, or you may not necessarily be, wanting to hear, may make you feel uncomfortable, whatever the case is, this is a time Spirit watches and sees, okay, are you ready for more? Are you ready to deal with this situation? Is this situation going to make or break you, right? And what that really means is, for example, say someone comes up to you, say not even romantically, say I'll make an example in business. Say someone comes up to you and says, hey, we're partners, but I feel like I'm doing a lot of the work. I feel like, this isn't fair, and I want to reassess our partnership, right? This could be anything. Now, say even if it's romantic, say if it's like a relationship, your spouse comes up to you and says, hey, I'm not happy with our relationship, I want a divorce, whatever, right? I'm trying to go different opposite ends of the spectrum. But when this happens, it really comes down to, are you going to panic? Are you going to be fearful? Are you going to be like, oh no, what do I do? If you do this, you're telling Spirit, I am not ready to take on anything else. And Spirit goes, okay, look, I've been watching Sag, this opportunity came, and right now Sag is kind of having a hard time dealing with it. So angels and guides, no more new opportunities for Sagittarius until Sagittarius is ready, right? Because they want to see you succeed. Or when this opportunity comes, say for example, that partner says that, hey, I don't think it's fair. I think that, or we should change our partnership, or romantically your wife says I should, or your husband says I feel like we should, split up. At that point, in case that happens, instead of over panicking, imagine if you were like, okay, cool, calm and collective. You're like, okay, thank you for telling me this. I appreciate this. I truly do, respect the fact that, it takes a lot of courage for you to want to approach me and express how you feel. I respect that. Now, I just want to let you know that, I say in the case of the business, like you're a businessman, I'm a businessman, business gal, whatever the case is, we're going to figure this out. So let's come up with a solution. Let's see what it is that's going on. Mirror back what they're saying, let them know that you understand, and let's come up with a solution. We can do this. Now, if it's again, your husband or wife or something, or someone that wants, to change, your energy, or even if it's your soulmate, but they feel like you're not connecting, you can do the same thing. Be like, listen, I understand that you feel like we've drifted apart. I understand that we're not spending enough time together, or that we're not going down the same path. Let's come up with a solution. I love you so much. I know we can find a way to make this work. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. So for figuring out a solution is easy. Guys, when you have confidence, when you're not overreacting to stuff, when everything is you're under your control on your terms, which is really not letting your ego run wild, but instead letting your soul be in charge, your higher self, everything becomes effortless. The worst situation in the world becomes the best. Imagine that business partner is like, wow, you know what? I can't even believe I doubted you. You are so awesome. I definitely want to do business with you. We need someone like you on the team. Let us proceed, right? This applies to everything. Your boss says, hey, we want to fire you, rather than you over panicking. You're like, cool, calm. But I totally understand. It's a big company. You guys got to make cutbacks. I get this. Now, what I bring to the table is this. And what I think is fair is this. What can we work out? Do you know what I mean? It works in any situation, guys, any situation. Now, 3 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, 7 of Cups. Very, very interesting energy. I do feel like whoever this is that's going to reveal how they feel, that at first this is going to be a big shock to your system. And I do feel like right now that it's almost like you may not be seeing this come, right? With that 10 of Swords, that is the warning sign from Spirit letting you know it's going to come out of left field. So expect it, right? Don't let it surprise you. Don't let it shock you. You're getting the heads up right now that to almost expect this. And imagine like going to a surprise party and your friend tells you, listen, when we walk through the door, everyone's gonna yell surprise. Don't get scared. It's gonna help. I'm not saying that it's gonna be more enjoyable, but you're not going to be scared when that happens. Same thing here. You're getting the heads up. Don't let the shock overwhelm you. Instead, go into that party, cool, calm, and collective if you want to, be able to deal with this. Now, again, this is a blessing in disguise. You should be jumping for joy that this is actually happening. Even though you may feel uncomfortable, you gotta get out of your comfort zone to deal with this. The doors of abundance that will get opened up for you, the opportunities that will come your way when you show Spirit that you're going to be able to pass this test and level up. I say when and not if, because now you got the heads up. It's going to be remarkable. Like, we are here in this third dimension to learn lessons and move on. So right now, if I was you, I would be jumping for joy. I would be excited. I would be kind of just waiting for this to happen. If someone comes up to me and gives me some bad news, I would understand that's the opportunity for me to level up. Right now in my life, whenever something happens, rather than be like, oh, it's one thing after another, lowering my vibrations, creating more bad fortune, what do? I go, great, time to find a solution. Guys, there are no problems in this world. There is not one problem in this world. Do you know what there is? There's only solutions waiting to be found. It's all a riddle. It's all a puzzle. When you're putting the pieces of the puzzle together, you're not like, oh, this is stupid, one piece after another. No. Why? Because you're like, this is an awesome game. I'm entertaining myself. Perception. This whole thing is a game. You are playing a game. Now, the question is, the problem we have as humans is we go, why is the game like this? This is so stupid. Oh my goodness, everyone hates me. This game hates me. Everyone's out against me. This is not you. This is your human mind, our filters we all have. I have this, you have this, our ego coming up with this. But when we're creating that puzzle, for example, we're not saying, who the heck came up with this puzzle? This is so stupid. This puzzle hates me. We're not doing that. We're in the moment, in the present moment, actually looking at it from a fun perspective. You want to create the puzzle. So you signed a contract in the fifth dimension. You volunteered to come to this third dimension to learn lessons. You want to create the puzzle. You want to do this challenge you signed up for. You actually signed up for this. All the hardships, which are not hardships, right? All the hardships of putting the pieces of the puzzle together, which are not hardships. They're just waiting. You're using your brain here. Same thing. You signed up for this. It may seem like this, but once you're aware you're playing this game and this game is not playing you, is when everything gets better. Now look at this. 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands, the Strength card, Temperance. Your angels, your guides are telling you right now, you are on the verge. You are 95% close to getting what you're looking for. And I say 95% because I want you to understand you are at the finish line standing there. Everyone here supporting you. Everyone here is helping you get to where you want to be, which is happiness, joy, and abundance, really humor, love, passion, right? Anything you're looking for, romance, wealth, it all fits in that vibration, that frequency. You are so close to get there. All you have to do, the last piece of the puzzle, is stand up to your ego, stand up to fear, stand up to doubt. Create that protective bubble around yourself and say, I have had enough. You have been dealing with fear for so long. What has it done for you or I? Nothing. And it's boring. Same old movie. Okay, so I want to ask that person on a date, and then fear comes in and goes, don't do it. Okay, seen this movie before. I want to go start that business, and then anxiety sets in and I say, I don't want to do this. No, that's not anxiety. What that is excitement. Perception, guys. Perception. This is all your movie. Do you like, it's like going into a theater and saying, I can't believe they're making me watch this. No, they're not making you do anything. You wanted to do this. It's all perception. It's all perception. You are meant to live a happy, healthy life. This is something that is your birthright. Everyone wants you to have this. Now, why is this not happening in your eyes? Because you're saying you don't want it. Why would you say you don't want it? Because you're emitting that vibration. Why would you emit that vibration? desperation because you don't know you're doing it. You would never volunteer, you would never do this. It's like basically you are walking with no shoes on, right? You would never ever do that. You would love wearing shoes and make your life easier if you knew that there were shoes to wear. And right now, I'm letting you know that as soon as you summon up that inner lion within you, that bravery, that courage to stand up for yourself against yourself, which is your ego, against your ego, letting your soul be the one in charge and not your ego, which is fear, you're going to be wearing shoes and life will be effortless. All right, Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, subscribe, and comment. I can't wait to your next reading. Until then, I'll say bye, but we'll chat soon.